Welcome back to the Bonus Bone Podcast. Chasta, Lamont, Tonelli, Baby Huey. I'm sitting down and I can't touch the ground, and so I'm swinging my feet like a little kid.
And I'm sitting in a chair that is so freaking low right now, but it's the only one. It's the only one that would fit this camera that I've got.
You're basically.
Oh yeah, you're centered pretty good there.
Yeah.
He is, and he's basically sitting on the ground. If you're not watching this and you'd like to see, you can always follow 1077 The Bone on YouTube and see our crazy faces.
We don't even have enough chairs. Paul can sit in one.
Well, there is
I'm
one
always
there,
standing.
but I don't know if you should trust it. It does not look very trustworthy.
No.
The chairs here are clearly not, as Lamont is sitting on the floor.
Yes.
So this week, you gotta. Oh, there you go. Oh, he's outing us. Look at that.
Look at that.
That is
Video
sad.
proof.
That is a sad state of affairs.
But you know what?
Right
If I ran the place, I would do the same because it saves you money.
Exactly. Look at you, Mr. Segway. That is our topic today. We are talking about budgets, saving money, because true story, right now I am going line by line through our budget in our household, trying to find ways to save money. Here's a little backstory. So Jay and I, as I've talked about on the podcast, we bought a house in New Orleans last June. Mm-hmm. Very excited. We budgeted for it. Like, that wasn't a problem. We knew what we were doing. It wasn't a rash decision or anything. But of course, when you buy a new home, shit happens, right?
Other expenses pop up.
Boy,
up.
do they
It's
ever.
just how life works. So of course, now our roof needs to be redone. And so the house
In New Orleans
in
or
New
here?
Orleans.
Oh, wow.
You just did your one here
we
not too
just
long
did
ago.
ours. Yeah, we did ours here in
And
2022.
that is
It's
not a cheap
huge
expense.
nut. Well,
Why don't you fly Chi-Chi Man to New Orleans?
no, love you, Chi-Chi, but no. And the problem in New Orleans is that everything, of course, is old. So it has to be specific to a look, and because it's in the quarter, and it has to be good for hurricanes. Right?
Oh.
So
Well, that's got to be the added
That's gotta be a
expense right
problem.
there.
yeah.
Right.
So our roof is going to cost like $86,000, I think.
Get out of here.
My God.
I'm not
Now-
buying a place in New Orleans.
Well, there goes that plan. I was going to buy the house next to you.
Well, but keep in mind, so I'll break it down so you do understand. So we live in an old mansion, huge. It's in two parts. There's one in the front, and then there's a pool, and then there's a house in the back that's split up into multiple units. So we have multiple, or we have number 7.
One of the multiple
One of
units
multiple
in there.
units. Yeah. So we're number 7. But we do have the biggest unit in the place.
Hello,
So
that's what she said.
Hello. So of everybody's percentages that they owe, ours is one of the most. because
That's why
size.
yours is coming to 86 grand.
So ours is not 86. Ours is only 9.
so the whole thing is.
The whole thing is 86.
I got
Well,
you.
that's not that bad.
So our percentage is like 9,700-ish.
But still, it's 97. It's 10 grand.
10 grand that we didn't really plan for in 2024.
$1,000 a month, basically.
That's a hit.
It is a hit.
Big hit.
A hit. So I'm going through our budget line by line. I'm trying to look at everything we could possibly do to save money. Jay is not on board with this because
That's because he's a man and he's Italian.
well, yeah, and he's like, babe, we're not in the poorhouse. Like, don't act like we're okay. We'll make it. I'm like, I know, but this is an opportunity for us to be adults and make sure that we're spending wisely and check everything off, right? So one of the first things I found was I was like, I don't know how much we use cable anymore.
Right.
I mean,
I think a lot of people are coming to that kind of
I
realization.
would say this is non-touchable. I
That's what
watch
Jay
more
said.
TV than anyone.
Right.
As a matter of fact, Shasta,
Yes.
I watch so much TV. Not only do I sign up for cable, when I talked to them, I said, I want every single channel
I
you
want
have.
them all. Give them all to me.
And they go, well, sir, they're different packages. I said, no. Is there one package? All of them. I want fucking every single package available.
You are their dream customer.
I really am.
And one of probably a kind these days because
But here's the problem. You see, in my house now, my wife watches TV. I watch TV.
Yeah.
The kids stream everything.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of the streaming services are on top of the
Right,
cable.
exactly. And then you forget which streaming services you have.
And also, what if I should get that anyway with HBO?
Right.
So I get that streaming service for free.
HBO Max is what
With
it's
my
called?
Yeah.
I get that added in.
Yeah.
So if I were to delete everything from my cable package and just get the basic cable, all the shit that I watch would still be, I'd be paying extra for this
Exactly.
and that. these streaming services, they fucking piss me off.
And then
have
they
gotten
bill
a
you
bit out of
automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because everyone is streaming. NBC now is streaming with Peacock. This is streaming with that. You have to sign up. It's almost like getting another cable package.
It's extortion.
It absolutely is
Yeah.
when you add them all up because we have YouTube and Disney Plus and Hulu and Netflix. And that's really where we watch most of our stuff. The two things we really use cable for, Jay's soccer, which is why he's not on board with this.
Right.
Jay's soccer and CNN. And so CNN you can get if you have Hulu, but it's got to be Hulu plus live TV.
Right.
Which is like $80.
extra. You're spending $80
So
for
then I'm like, what?
Right?
Well, just go read the article on CNN.com.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? So anyway, cable is one of them that came up that was very
I'm with
obvious.
Jay. Nope.
I know. He is not on board, so we have not canceled yet. But I am coming to you guys to ask you, what do you do? And Boneheads, comment down below. What do you do to save money? What have you scratched off the list? How do you run your budget? Like, give me ideas because I need inspiration.
Well, I will
gotta
tell
save
you
10
this.
grand
I
for
am
my
the worst
room.
person to ask.
I would tell you this. You would hate being married to me, not only for this, but many other reasons.
I was going to say, for how many reasons?
Exactly. But when it comes to budgeting, I drive my wife nuts.
You are very good at budgeting.
Well, yeah, but she isn't. And she's Jade.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
And I've turned into my dad with the PG&E bill.
Yeah.
Just like, why is this light on?
Yeah.
I mean, I will come home, every freaking light is on with no one home during the day.
I'm turning into that.
Okay,
yeah.
and
Always turn the lights out.
heat is cranked up with no one home.
Yeah.
The sun is heating up the house anyway. Why? Why?
Wear a sweatshirt and a
Damn
beanie.
you.
I know. Well, Jay, I do want to put it because I have put Jay on blast a couple times and he's starting to get pissed at me that I'm doing that. So I want to be clear. Jay is very fiscally responsible.
Yeah.
He's the guy who's like, pay yourself first. He's maxed out his 401k.
Right.
Like he's really, really good. But he also doesn't want to live like we're in the poorhouse either. He wants
I do.
He wants some luxuries.
Oh, okay.
Which is
okay.
fair.
The PG&E bill is my pet peeve.
Okay, that's the biggest bill I think we have outside of mortgage. It's so out of
It's
control.
and they're going up.
And they're
now they
going
want to
up
base it
another
based on
13%
salary.
now salary,
Fuck are you,
yeah.
PG&E?
That is the toughest
But I don't
one.
think any of our PG&E bills compare to Lamont's.
No,
No.
mine are
I
freaking
mean, mine
ridiculous.
can be $300, $400 a month when it's like everything's going.
Let me tell
It's
you,
not
Tanel,
bad. Mine's
Tanel,
$700.
Even when I
And I have a
lived,
smaller house than you.
when I lived in an apartment, mine was $350 a month because
Yeah.
I watch so much TV and I've got a shitload of devices in my
Well,
house.
and you have a pool.
Right.
And that doesn't help.
Well, no, I haven't even heated my pool.
Oh, okay.
I've turned the heat off. I said, if anyone wants to go swimming, give me a week in advance so I can heat the pool.
No, ice baths are a thing now.
Yeah.
Just have them jump
Right,
into the
exactly.
cold. Well, the two things that kill us are we have a hot tub. It's a really pathetic excuse of a hot tub. It is an inflatable.
But still,
it's
sucks
running
power.
Right, exactly. So we have that. So we may be unplugging that and emptying that out, which is
Yep.
something I don't want to do, but I might take one for the team.
You might have to.
And then I have a studio at home. So that's
Yes.
running all the time
Yeah.
because it's
but that
monitoring the
saves
station.
you money
And
on
I don't have
driving to
commute.
work.
Right, exactly.
Which,
So-
gas. Oh, don't get me started on gas.
oh my God.
Fuck you, gas companies.
They finally got us to the point where we're accepting over $4 gas.
Hey,
$5 the next mark.
Okay.
Because everything's under $5 now. Everybody's like, oh, that's good.
Right.
No, $4.95, and people are freaking. No, I'm paying like for premium. I'm paying $4.35
Sure.
at Costco.
And you're thinking it's a deal
And that's
now.
right. and that's supposed to be a deal.
because when I saw $4.35, I was screaming. But yeah, they jump it to $6-7.
Yeah.
Then they bring it back to like $4 something, and you're just like, oh, well, that's not that bad. Yeah,
not
it
bad.
is fucking bad.
You know, whenever I go
Right?
back to New Orleans, I realize how bad it is.
It
The
is.
average there is $2.27.
I was gonna
Right.
say
Now,
the $2
how can you
rate somewhere.
charge whatever it is,
And double it.
55,
Right.
and double it, and people are fucking happy.
Yeah, I went by a gas station. We were in an Uber. We
Yeah.
drove by a gas station. I almost fell out of the car. I'm like, what?
And so let me say this. So in my house, to save money, I've been carpooling with my son to work because he works across the street.
Yep.
So I'm saving money with that. However, what pisses me off is not going to places like Costco and Safeway for gas. My wife will go to fucking Shell. A Shell. Okay, it's $4.35, $4.55 sometimes for premium at Costco. I drive by the friggin' Shell station. It's $5.65, and then they charge you an extra 10 cents if you use a credit card.
The Shell is the most expensive place in my area, too.
Shell, fucking Chevron is like that. They're all friggin' expensive.
But see, I don't drive by a Costco to go home. So, like, I would have to make an event to go to Costco, and then I'm, like, wasting the gas.
Where's the Costco?
It's the South San Francisco one. It's the closest to me.
I gassed up there on Saturday on the way home from San Francisco.
There's not one in Daly City?
Is that the same one? Is that the one on El Camino?
No, it's a different one.
Oh, you're talking about the one down in Colma.
Yeah.
Down by the cemeteries.
Yes, that one. That's the one we
They sell gas there, too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a Costco in San Francisco, but they don't sell gas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's like...
So you're kind of screwed.
And then also... groceries. Holy shit, are groceries expensive?
Don't get me started on groceries.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. This is not an ad by any means, and you guys are going to be like, bah! But Amazon is the cheapest I have found for a lot of
Is it really?
that I buy. I do Amazon Fresh.
Well, I may start doing this.
Yeah,
then.
so I'll compare to Safeway. We don't have a Trader Joe's super close. I wish we did. And then Whole Foods is just like, yeah, right. But Amazon Fresh, you can do Whole Foods on Amazon, but then there's separate Amazon Fresh. That's where I have found the most quote unquote reasonable. And then they will tell you every week if it fluctuates. They'll be like, eggs were this price last week and you're getting it for this price this week. And so you can see when it goes up and down, which I think is nice. Mm-hmm. So where do you grocery shop?
Well,
do you use coupons? What's people doing now?
I go to Costco all the time.
Always, yeah.
However, the thing with Costco is I've noticed that if you go to buy, and I'm just going to throw Tri-Tip out, right? Yeah. You go to buy Tri-Tip, you go to a regular friggin' grocery store, you're paying, let's say, X amount for, and it's like something per pound.
Right.
However, you go to Costco and you're saving $3 per pound, but they sell you 2 of them. So you're getting double the meat and it's pretty much the same price.
Right.
But you're getting double the food, kind of.
And do you freeze it then?
No, I fucking eat both at the same time.
There you go. So, boy, that's really saving.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. But then I'd have to buy 2 at the other store. So the other day, I was, and I don't want to say the name of the store, but they have these specials all the time in the meat department. And it's buy this. If you buy 5 packs, it's $5 for the pack. And I'm thinking, what? You know what? Because the regular chicken, I like buying like mega packs of chicken, right? The mega pack of chicken was $17 for just the 1 pack. But the $5 chicken and I was looking at thighs. So the $5 chicken thighs, thinking that's only $5, but it's a smaller pack. But if I buy 3 of them, it's $15. I'm saving for buying 3 packs. I'm really saving. It was $17.95 or $19.95. I'm saving $5.
That is
right?
Okay.
$5.
Okay, $5, and then I bought like some chicken tendies, and I bought these cheaper steaks, which I'll never recommend again. So, but I bought the 5, so I paid $25 instead of spending my $19.95 just for the chicken. But I got a whole bunch of meals out of it. However, what I'm failing to tell you is when I got home and opened up the chicken thighs, it was deceptive.
Why?
The way they packaged it. There were only 3 fucking thighs in there.
Well, that was how I was going to ask you that question.
So I get home, I'm just like, motherfucker, I only got 9 thighs for $15.
So then you got screwed.
I got fucking screwed by that $5 package.
Oh, man, that sucks. Yeah, because you were speaking a foreign language there to me. We don't buy meat.
Right.
So that is a savings.
Yeah.
Because meat is expensive in general.
No, pork and chicken are cheap.
Are they cheap? I have no idea.
Well, they're a lot cheaper than beef.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know anything about that. All right, what else? What do you guys do? Hit me. Huey, you've been awfully silent.
No, I was just
do you
thinking.
have a budget?
Yes, but I'm thinking a family friend. They told me years ago what they used to do. Their mom used to do for their family was go to like a fast food restaurant and take like a bunch of ketchup packets.
Oh, yeah,
and then fill up their ketchup bottle at back home.
Well, that's just too much work.
If I do that, Jay will be like, babe,
That
you
is
were out
labor
of
intensive.
line.
That is, you know what? How much is your time worth? Okay, seriously.
And with salt,
Yeah, that too. Grab
Sugar.
packets of that.
Napkins.
Yeah. Absolute napkins.
utensils,
Splenda.
Yeah.
soy sauce.
Yeah.
I'm not above it. Like if we
I'm not above it.
Hey, look, True story. I was raised dirt poor.
I was too.
We went, so I'm not above anything I need to do to make ends meet. I mean, we used to pick up cans on the side of the road and go sell them. That used to be worth something.
Hey, bottles were 2 cents and then 5 cents a friggin' bottle you get back. That's what I used to do as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
It used to actually amount to something. I don't know if it does anymore. What were you going to say?
But even coupons during Christmas break, my dad opened the mail and there was like some different restaurants with coupons.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he wanted to use them. So we used some of them up.
That's great.
Over Christmas breaks. Just
buy a meal, get a meal free. One of those deals.
Yeah.
BOGO.
Or it's like, a meal for 4, or it's
But the problem is when you use that, they probably, or you probably have to pay for your meal.
Yeah.
And then the lesser one is for
It's
for
always
free.
the lesser is free. Yeah.
So are you really saving money?
Yeah.
No, I just say, I just want this, what's on the coupon. That's it.
Okay.
And, just give me that price.
What you just said reminded me of my mom because they go to the casino, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have a free night at the casino. I'm like, Mom, how much did that free night cost you?
Yes.
Right? In slot machine pulls.
Well, there you go.
Right.
I mean, nothing's
They just
want to
get you in there.
Yeah, true.
That's what the old Vegas deals were all based on, but now there's no deals in Vegas anymore.
I will give you my pet peeve in my house. This just drives me fucking crazy. Starbucks. Oh my!
I don't do Starbucks
fucking
anymore.
No, we don't do that.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, just every day I see a $12 charge for Starbucks. I'm just like, you add that up over 365 days, that's a shitload of fucking money.
I used to do that, and I stopped. You guys remember? There used to be a Starbucks on the corner here.
Yeah.
And Huey and I would walk down almost every single day.
It's a habit. It's a habit.
Oh my God! And it was
That's what they're banking on.
pricey.
Yeah.
So no, I cut that out. That gets so expensive.
Well, not only that, what gets me is you go to Starbucks and you get like a little friggin' container of oatmeal for like $5. Just like, fuck, I have a whole thing of Quaker Oats oatmeal at home that no one's eating.
Yeah.
And I got the whole thing for $4.95.
because they have to make it themselves.
Because they have to boil it for a minute.
Do you have K-Cups? Do you use K-Cups for your
We
coffee?
don't. We use them in our New Orleans house, but not here.
We have Nespresso in our house.
Oh, you found
Okay.
it.
Look at that.
No, that's cheaper version.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, the cheaper version, Nespresso.
Oh, I did not know
That is
that.
I bought
Yeah.
this
Cheaper.
little device that substitutes as a K-Cup.
Okay, I
And
just bought one of those for
You
the
can
New
put
Orleans
coffee
house.
in it.
Yeah.
I haven't
put
used
ground
it.
up beans in there. So I use that.
It's a reusable one,
Yes.
right? You just okay.
That's a good way to do it.
So I use that just to save money on buying a bunch of
Got the
K-Cups.
built-in filter around it, and
Yes.
you just stick it in. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
I didn't
don't
even
drink
know that was
coffee,
a
though.
thing. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That is like psycho. I don't know how you keep these hours and not do that. Tonelli, do
Because
you have
I'm
a budget?
a naturally cheery person.
Well, that's true.
No, but I'm Jay, and Lisa is you. And I'm just,
It's an
I'm
Italian
terrible.
thing. Is it an Italian thing?
It's spend what you make.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
although I will say I'm a big proponent of grocery outlet bargain market.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to be better on
we
that.
call it Go BM.
Go be.
Grocery outlet bargain market.
That place
Okay.
is awesome.
Yeah? All right. I need to start doing that. too.
Save Mart is another one, I think.
Save Mart's
Mart's
another
a good
one.
They opened one up in our area, and it's friggin' good.
So
Okay, I need to
that
look.
and Trader Joe's.
It's
We're big
kind of a
Trader Joe's
cheaper
fan.
version
What's
of
the-
Costco.
Yeah.
Save Mart is.
Pack and
Right?
save.
Yeah.
Save
Pack
Mart.
and save.
Pack and save.
Yeah. I used to live near one of those.
Haven't
that was
done
great.
pack and save.
That's the one with the yellow logo.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Oh, maybe I go to Pack and Save that.
I just save. I don't pack.
That surprises me because there was a rumor around that you were more of a packer.
What have been a saver?
What about just taking stuff from work and taking it home?
I love that. Yeah, the problem
There's
is
nothing worth stealing from
I
this
was
building.
just going to say
I
that.
know someone who used to take sugar packets from here.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
Instead of buying just sugar at the store, they'll take
That the
sugar
guy that
packets
just got
here.
sugar diabetes and cut off his foot?
oh my God. No. Don't say that. Yeah, there's not a whole lot worth stealing
Or
from here.
but back in the day, printer paper.
Oh, yeah.
I used to take printer paper from my dad's work when we used, printers were a thing.
Yeah, but here's
For
the
my
thing with-
school reports.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
the thing with the printer paper. If my contention is if you're printing the stuff for work, it's kind of a work expense.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
But I was in high school and go to my dad's work and take printer paper
Well, that's just
for
like
my
stealing.
for my essays.
Yeah, so far you have suggested 3 things that are technically stealing.
Yes.
Hey,
Who am I
Just
going to
wanna-
which is what it's all a hustle.
It is. Well, I mean, it's not really
Respect the
stealing
game.
If you If you order from the fast food place and you just overtake the ketchup, I
Yeah.
guess that's not stealing.
Yeah, I'm not saying go in there.
You just really like ketchup.
Just go in there and walk out with a bunch of stuff.
Right,
Yeah,
right. Okay,
buy
all right.
something and then walk out with extra condiments for yourself.
I got a question for you guys. What do you normally keep the temperature in your home?
Oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one for me.
So our house, our thermostat is set at 61.
What? Tonelli? You know what?
I would freeze
Oh,
to
my
If you
death.
had a
God.
vagina, I'd marry you. Because I got to tell you.
Oh my God, I almost fell out of my chair. And I think I ripped my pants.
Oh, you're gonna spend money on clothes.
We don't have a fancy thermostat. It's an old thermostat, but I do have three settings on it.
Yes.
And I forget what the hours are, but the highest one is 62.
Right.
And then I don't know why that is. And then 61, and then overnight is like 58.
Does it even get cold enough to kick the heater on at that point?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
61? I would die.
You know
That's
what? I
comfortable.
got to tell you, I turned mine
Maybe
off.
we have good insulation. I don't know.
You
I
must.
turned mine off, and my wife goes nuts because she's like you. She's always
I'm
cold.
freezing all the time.
Always fucking
Yeah,
cold.
yeah.
And I'm just like, well, I come home sometime. The heat set at 76.
Yeah,
I'm going
okay, that's
70
crazy.
fucking 6. I'm going to get
Yeah, no,
fucking
forget about it.
rash on my balls from the heat in here. This is fucking ridiculous. And what kills me is when you come home and it's 76 and no one's home. Oh my
Now, that would piss me
fucking God.
And that is one good thing of having. I don't have one, but we've talked about getting one. Is one of those Nest that you can control from your
My
phone.
buddy
Exactly.
does
That is
that.
nice.
My
Yeah,
then
buddy does
everybody
that
knows what
and
you're up to.
turns down the temperature on his family when he's not home.
I bet. Okay, so you brought up a good point because I was going to ask, what are things that you will not cut out? Like these are my luxuries and F off.
Cable.
Cable for you.
Yeah.
Heat is definitely like ours
Really?
is set around 69, 70 usually.
Okay.
But I will watch it to make sure it's not just running, like you said. Like if we're not going to be there or whatever, I'll make sure it's off.
I'm just thinking I would put brand new insoles in my shoes
Oh,
and
yeah.
clean them up to extend the life of the shoes for like an extra couple months.
That's very smart.
so it's a
You can buy like
I do that too, by the
shoe
way.
repair stuff.
You
too,
could
right?
steal them from Central
Like,
Drug
to add
Store.
I can get them for you wholesale. So we just had a roof put on, and we put 2 attic fans in with the roof installation.
Okay.
So they're solar powered, thermostatically controlled.
Yeah.
So when it gets hot, they'll suck the hot air out of the attic
Oh.
and out of me. And
Impossible.
but it was a preventative measure because Lisa's been like, "Oh, we need air conditioning
Right.
on the peninsula." I don't think so because it's only for like a week or two.
Because he
Right.
sets his, I think it's 61 degrees.
No
Exactly.
kidding. She's eternally cold.
So I'm thinking that hopefully adding these attic fans will prevent us from needing the expense of an air conditioner.
I mean, they probably will. An air conditioner is expensive. Do you have solar?
No.
No. Do you have solar? Have you?
No, I need
You
it.
don't either, do you?
I need it.
I
I want
really want
solar.
to.
I want to do it as well.
See,
need to get a solar endorsement.
problem with me and solar is at this point, if we put solar in, from
The
Someone's
guest
at my
coming
front
in.
door.
someone's at the door.
It's PG&E coming to turn my power off.
The cost benefits of solar over time don't work
Okay. That's
on my time schedule.
don't go down this path. I hate when you do this. Don't. You're living forever. You're
I'm like,
invincible.
that's never going to pay off.
You won't live long enough to pay it off. That's terrible. Because, I mean, it is true. Like, you do need some time for it to start making. But you have all the time in the world.
Ain't
I'm
nobody
not
got
worried.
time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, there are a couple of things I won't give up. Heat is one. Kombucha is another. That's my daily
you gotta
thing.
keep that, huh?
I got it. Kombucha is something that I feel like it's medicine to me. It's my probiotics. I guess that's my coffee. That's my Starbucks.
I got some stuff yesterday I have to bring in for you.
Kombucha?
It's not kombucha. It's
Oh.
a tonic.
Oh, I bet it's good.
I'll have to buy some for you. Got it at the farmer's market. It's got a bunch of great stuff in it.
Do you drink it?
I just tried it, started yesterday.
Did you like it?
I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you're on my
Apple
team.
cider vinegar, turmeric,
I'm
garlic.
All
onion.
Yeah, I got an idea
it
for
in.
saving money. Don't buy that shit.
Huey, what will you not give
I'll
up?
get you a bottle.
Please do. I want to try it.
I mean, the cable thing is tough just because.
You still have cable?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But for us, we use our cable to log into other things because with our cable plan,
Like
it
what?
gets you
Like
access.
HBO Max?
Yeah, it's like
you mean?
HBO
Okay.
Max,
Okay.
and then just like if there's a specific channel
Yeah.
or something, we just use our Xfinity to log in on the app for it.
Okay.
So
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So like if I want to watch something off TBS, I'll use the TBS app, but then I'll use my Xfinity info to log in.
Wow.
So you can save some money that way.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm with you. I add up like a lot of those other individual streaming services, and together, I'm like, it's equivalent what I'm paying for cable.
If
It
not
is.
more.
Yeah, if not more.
Yeah.
It depends
And with
on how
my-
many you sign up for.
And with my cable plan, I get the phone line, Wi-Fi, all that stuff together.
See,
So
when I call and try to cancel cable, that's what's going to hurt me because we have an alarm system tied into our cable. So how much is that going to cost me if I'm not doing the whole bundle thing?
Right?
Yeah, yeah. That's true.
And the internet and all that crap. It's probably not going to change
I
much.
was gonna say, does the cable people just offer internet only? Or,
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
You
But
can
is
do
it-
separate packages,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
But is it a little more
and
expensive
some
though?
communities have high-speed internet that you can sign up for too.
Oh, I wish I was in that kind of community.
Okay, and yours is cable. You said you're not going without cable.
No, I'm never
And
cutting
what was
cable.
yours?
I don't have much.
Really?
No, I mean, it's a day-to-day thing. We don't budget really.
Liquor?
You don't
Actually, I've cut back on that.
With the
First
diet?
of all, what's that?
with the diet?
With the diet,
Yeah.
Although the red wine expense is something I won't give up.
I get that.
How much do
Hey,
you spend a month in red wine?
Oh,
Because I know
God.
you belong to a couple wine clubs.
Well, that's the thing. I should
Oh, that's the thing I should cancel.
cut back on the wine clubs.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. I should cancel that too. That hurts my soul.
Yeah.
many do you
Is there any
have?
other memberships? Yeah, I'm trying.
I think there's 3. One of them is a couple of bottles a month, so that's about $50 a month.
Yeah.
And then the others are just like quarterly or whenever they send them to you.
Mine's quarterly.
And you can cancel those if you want to.
Okay.
You know, so it's,
you don't
it's
have
not
to
like
order
it's
each
not like
one.
automatic.
Right.
They send you a note. Here's a shipment this month.
Yeah.
Hit this if you don't want it,
Okay. Yeah.
kind of a thing.
Oh man, I forgot about that one. How dare you bring that up?
That's the thing. All the monthlies.
You know what the
forget
best
about it.
If you
is?
start cutting those out, then maybe you don't have to give up something
You
else.
know what the
Right.
best thing is? All the deductions on your friggin' financial plan will be the stuff that you didn't realize you had.
Yeah.
And Jay's going to be going scot-free.
I know, no kidding.
Right?
Yeah. I'm going to sound like an ad right now because I hear these ads literally everywhere, but it's for a good reason. Rocket Money, I started using Rocket Money. Do any of you use that?
No.
That thing's great.
Okay.
It's
well,
really
you know,
great.
okay, here's the problem I have with Rocket Money. Okay?
Do you use it?
No, I don't.
No, okay.
Because there's 5 people in my family.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to cancel shit that may be key to, let's say, my wife getting extra memory from Apple. These Apple charges are killing me monthly.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
Yeah.
$9.99 to get whatever terabytes of backup.
Yeah.
If I cancel that, fuck, I may be canceling something that she needs for her phone.
Right.
That all of a sudden all of her friggin' pictures get wiped out.
Right.
You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah.
However, I may be canceling something on a device that I no longer use. I don't know. There's no specifics on what device it is.
Right, because when you upgrade everybody, and
Fuck you, Apple!
it's just going to be a montage of all these people we'll never get sponsorship from. You have 5 people in your family.
Yeah.
So yeah, those Apple charges times 5 would kill me. I
Right.
can't
And
imagine.
it's subscriptions, but I have no idea if they're needed or if they're even for a current device because they don't specify.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Rocket Money. Well, here's what's tricky with mine is Jay and I don't have our money together. Like we're separate on everything. So I have
God,
to
I
sort
wish
of,
I would have done that.
It was just from pure laziness when we
Yeah.
got married because we had both been married before. And whenever nobody in here has been divorced, huh?
No.
That's
No.
crazy.
Just you.
Don't
When
jinx
you get
us.
divorced, it's a pain in the ass because then
Yeah.
you have to separate everything. So when Jay and I got married, we were like, oh my God, we just went through the separation of everything. Let's just keep it as is. If
Yeah.
it's working, it's working. Like, who cares? So all of our stuff is separate.
Mm-hmm.
So I sort of have my budget and then he kind of has his budget. And
But how do you work like the stuff like the home and everything? If one person makes less or more than the other person, you kind of have to subsidize.
Yeah.
So at one point, it just makes sense to just put it all together.
It kind of does. Our system right now, Jay pays like the big things, like the mortgage, for instance, and I send him on PayPal a monthly check or a monthly payment or whatever. That's like, here's my portion of the mortgage, here's my portion of the cell phone bill, things like that.
That sounds like bliss.
And then and then I take like the groceries, and I have my insurance and Cody's insurance and medical bills and all that stuff. So I take it, and I pay a ton of taxes up front because he's a small business owner, so he pays taxes on the back end. It's a bit complicated.
Yeah.
I won't lie. But like this NOLA house roof has really thrown a kink in our system because we're like, oh God, do we just pay the $9,700 out of Jay's savings and then I start paying him back? Or like, how does this work? So that's an argument, I guess, to have it all together. It's complicated. Adulting is for the birds. Can we just agree on that? It sucks. It sucks super bad. All right. Well, if you have comments, leave them down below. How do you save money?
Oh, I've got one other one here.
Oh, please.
Clothing. Just wear freebies.
Yeah.
Or wear them until they literally fall off.
That is another thing to do.
Absolutely.
Actually,
I probably save a ton of money on clothing. I don't buy a lot of clothing.
I bought 5 pair of shorts last year that I'll probably have for the next 10 years.
See? That's it.
Did you buy them from Costco?
No, I went to the PGA Tour golf store.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
those are pretty inexpensive.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to talk about this on the air, so we don't have to. But didn't you get a whole bunch of hand-me-downs from a guy that died?
I did. Yes, from my dentist.
Yeah, okay.
So he went on one of these diets that, I mean, they were getting shots and everything, and he lost a shitload of weight. And he was a bigger guy. He was like 6'3", my height.
Yeah.
So I go in to see him once, and he goes, hey, listen, I don't know if I should bring this up to you, if it's wrong. My wife said no, but... You know, I figured you're like a non-complicated guy. I have a whole bunch of these clothes that I can't wear anymore because he lost like 60 pounds. Right? He goes, would you be offended? I go, offended?
Bring them on.
Look, I'll drive to your house and pick them up.
So the funny part of that story is you said diet. I heard died.
Oh, no, he died. He was on a diet.
Dieting.
Yeah,
I heard
so
the first time you told me that, I thought you said died. And I was like, well, that's
still, if he was dead, I'd still wear them.
Still would have
as a
taken them.
tribute
So you
to
took
him.
the clothes.
You took them.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well,
Oh, man. We have a former coworker who offered me a bunch of clothes once. I turned him down.
Why? Why'd you turn him down?
Former coworker that was big enough to offer you clothes?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine who that was.
I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know if I should say. Yeah. I don't know if I
But you
should say
turned him
publicly.
down? Why?
Yeah, I was like, dude, your balls have been in that stuff.
Well, you don't take the
You're
underwear.
wash
Your
them.
boys, still.
You can wash them.
But still, no.
Oh, baby, Huey's bougie. We're finding out now.
His boys and other stuff has been in the pants and armpits. I don't know.
Oh man, the amount of hand-me-downs I have worn in my whole life.
Right,
no
me
kidding,
too.
right?
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Not hand-me-down
You're too
underwear,
good to be
but
wearing someone else's clothes.
No.
Bougie Huey. That's your new nickname.
Bougie Huey is your nickname.
Thrift store shopping is the best.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Although it can be a little funky. It can get a little like if you
There's
pick
no
up
doubt.
something and you're
There's
like,
a funky angle
it's
to
cute,
it.
but you raise it up and you're like, oh, it's got a smell to it. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. That's tough. But you know what? And the worst of it, when I was young and we were poor, I had no female cousins. All my hand-me-downs were boys.
That's
I
so
was
funny.
such a tomboy.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
I didn't have the luxury of having cute little. If I had a dress on, it was because my grandma sewed it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She was a good seamstress. I'll give her that. But yeah, it was either hand sewn or my boy cousins, hand-me-downs.
Nice.
Which I'm wearing a button-up flannel today.
How
so I
many
guess
sisters
nothing's
did you
changed.
have, Tonelli, growing up?
5. Luckily, I had an
hand-me-downs.
older brother.
Thank God for him. All right. Well, if you have any tips for me, this is like real life stuff. I need help. So leave them in the comments. Let me know how you save money, what you use. Shout out to Rocket Money if you want to sponsor us. By all means, let us know. Huey, you look like you have something rolling
No,
around
I'm just
in your
trying to think of
head.
other little things you could do around
I'm just
the
trying to
house.
think of Huey, whose clothes he'd be wearing.
I know. Oh,
It's a
nobody.
station that doesn't exist anymore in the building.
The what?
He's known for being a big person.
I have no idea.
Why am I brain farting?
Oh, come on.
Seriously, brain farting.
I don't think you probably did not work with him.
Oh, he was before my time.
He's probably gone. He was probably gone before that.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
See, Paul probably knows.
As soon as we turn off the mic, we'll find out.
Yeah.
All right. We love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe, follow, do all the things, and we will talk to you next week. Bye.